This is the story of Great Britain's cycling history. In the year 2003, they hired a new performance director, Dave Brailsford. Now their cycling history has been very weak. They last won a gold medal in the year 1908. It has been almost 100 years since they've not won an award or a gold medal. So their cycling history was so poor that even the manufacturers were refusing to sell them bikes because it would hamper their reputation. Now what did Brailsford do? He understood that this has not got to do with willpower and motivation. It has got to do much more than that. So he got into the nitty-gritties of whatever it takes to get into riding. First of all, he started making changes to the seat on which the athletes were riding. Then he started noticing the tires. So this went on month by month. Slowly he started making small changes. Then he went ahead and made a few changes to their attire. He made it lighter and more aerodynamic. Then he went ahead and checked which is the best massage gel that will give them the fastest recovery. After that, he went ahead and asked surgeons to come in and asked them to explain the way they can wash their hands so efficiently that they can be so hygienic they will never catch cold. Then he went ahead and made sure that their pillows and mattresses were changed so that they get better sleep and better recovery. Now these changes that were made by Brailsford were looking very small and insignificant at that moment. But just imagine what happened in the next 5 years. In 5 years, in the next Olympics at Beijing, that is 2008, the results were shocking. 60% of the gold medals were won by the Great Britain team. And in the next Olympics, that is the London Olympics, they went even further and they set world records and Olympic records. There were 9 Olympic records that were set by the team and 7 world records, which were astounding. Now, why am I saying all this? Think about applying the same logic to your life. Where, for example, you are someone who wants to wake up early in the morning at 6 o'clock and your current wake up time is 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock. So if you tell that I want to wake up at 6 o'clock tomorrow onwards, there are neuron circuits in your brain which are so hardwired for 10 o'clock that when you try to wake up at 6 o'clock, you will do it out of willpower and motivation. And let me tell you one thing. Great habits will always beat willpower and motivation. So when you start waking up at 6 o'clock the next day, those neuron circuits are so hardwired that your brain will start tricking you and telling you, okay fine, tomorrow onwards again you have to wake up at 10 o'clock because that is your comfort zone. So what you can do for this? You can start waking up at 9:45 where your brain doesn't feel that it's a big stretch. But you know that this is a small change. Now when these small changes compound over a period of time, you will see that 2 months, 3 months down the line, you are starting to waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning. The same is applicable to fitness. If you are someone who has taken a long break from fitness or someone who wants to get started with fitness, start with one push-up, start with one pull-up, start with just wearing your shoe. Why? Because you are just mastering the art of showing up. You are telling yourself, you are creating that identity that you are someone who works out. So this is what happens, that after 5 to 6 months, you will see that you are easily doing 10 to 15 push-ups in one go. These are shocking results because you feel that these are small changes, but these insignificant changes over a period of time will give you astounding and astonishing results. It was these small and insignificant changes that changed the British cycling arena forever. Now what is in it for you? What you have to do is take one big goal that you have. It can be financial goals, it can be relationship goals, it can be your workout goals, anything. Take one goal, break it down into the smallest way possible. For example, if it is something like saving money, if you want to see, say, 10 lakhs in your account, you can break it down to say 1,000 rupees a month. And you will see that these things are compounding over a period of time. And 2 to 3 years down the line, you never know. You might have that much of money in your account. The same goes to your fitness. The same goes to you reading a book. You can break an entire book down to 1 page per day. So I hope that you try these changes and let me know in the comment section how you feel.